Hello, amazing people. How are you? It's your girl Morena J, and this is another video. And I'm so excited, so delighted, so blessed, and so honored to get another chance and to be privileged to address you people today. And I'm always here to equip you with knowledge to make you understand different dimensions of food and nutrition, the relationship between food and nutrition, and the impact of nutrition on health. Because health is wealth. Why not invest in it? Why not spare some time to equip yourself with the knowledge on how to eat, on how to balance the right proportions, the right nutrients, whichever foods you need to avoid, whichever foods you need to incorporate in your diet, the lifestyle changes you need to make, and so on. So these are very interesting and exciting channel, and you have no reason, you have no excuse not to be tuned here. And thanks so much, my amazing subscribers, for keeping it real, for keeping it locked, for watching my videos, for commenting, for liking. You are such a real gem. You are such a blessing in my life. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly grab a chair and feel at home in my channel, because this is the place to be. You will not regret. On to today's video, we're going to talk about aging. And by the way, who wants to get old? Who wants to look old? Aging is a process you can't deny. You can't run away from aging. But there's a way we can reverse this aging process. But today, we are not going to talk about reversing the aging process. That we'll address in the next video. Today, we are going to talk about foods, the top 7 foods that accelerate aging, the top 7 foods that make us look old. Have you ever met a 60-year-old looking like a 24-year-old? And have you met a 16-year-old looking like a 40-year-old? So age is just but a number, and it's upon us to make sure that age goes slow on us. Aging goes slow on us. Who wants wrinkles? Nobody. Who wants a sagging skin? Nobody. And so we are going to address the foods that make us look older. And in this way, it's going to make us, it's going to help us with the choices we make. When preparing our meals, when purchasing meals, kindly let's avoid these 7 foods, because they are going to accelerate the aging process, which many of us don't want. The number 1, the top food that makes us look older or fastens the aging process or speeds up and accelerates the aging process is fries. It appears that everyone likes fries. Every child likes fries. Every adult likes fries, especially women. And this is the number 1 enemy of various diseases. Number 1 enemy of it causes obesity, overweight, diabetes, cancer. But we just want these. We have this craving of fries. But the secret is, if you want to look younger, if you want to maintain your young look, you have no choice. You have no choice but to go easy, or to restrict or to avoid fries. So you see, foods cooked at a very high temperature in saturated fats release free radicals. And exposure to free radicals accelerates the aging process due to an action called cross-linking. Cross-linking can affect the DNA, and this affects the cell's elasticity, hence accelerating the process of aging. So kindly let's avoid, let's go slow on fries. Number 2 food on our list is white bread. Not only white bread, maybe white chapatis, because this is in the class of refined sugars. And when refined sugars integrate with proteins, causes formation of AGEs. And these AGEs, when formed, have a direct effect on chronic diseases and also accelerates the aging process. So there is need to go slow on refined carbohydrates, because they have a high glycemic number. And these types of foods will accelerate aging because of the AGEs that are present when these refined carbs integrate with proteins. The next food item on our list is sugar, white sugar. Glucose and fructose link the amino acids found in the collagen and elastin that support the dermis of the skin, producing advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, that I mentioned earlier in our previous point. And so, as I said, these AGEs accelerate or speed up the aging process. So sugar, white sugar is a no. White sugar kindly goes slow because all other carbohydrates contain sugars. So it's of no need to add sugar again to our foods, to our whatever and every other, the cakes, the cookies. Kindly let's go slow. Let's restrict, let's avoid this white sugar. The next food item is margarine. Margarine and most likely, and saturated fats are also linked to cardiovascular diseases, heart problems. So there's need to replace take unsaturated fats instead of saturated fats. Avoid margarine at all costs. You can use the extra virgin oil instead of margarine. If it's bread, if it's a must, I told you white bread also accelerates aging. So we can use brown bread and peanut butter, for example, instead of margarine because it has saturated fats which are linked to cardiovascular diseases and also accelerates the process of aging. On to our next point is processed meat. Who doesn't love processed meat? Those tasty treats, those tasty meats, the processed meats like sausages and smokies. In fact, they're highly selling in our country, in the streets all over. It's smoky pasua, and people have this craving and this urge, and nobody. I don't think either of my friends can say no to smoky pasua, to sausages. And these processed meats like smokies, hot dog, sausages, they're high in sodium and nitrates. And this promotes wrinkles and accelerates aging. So, when you see smoky pasua and you want to remain young, kindly run for your life. Or maybe don't overeat, don't overconsume them. Let's say once in a week, two smokies, two sausages, it's okay. But over consuming daily, it's you and smoky pasua, my friend. Wrinkles have a chance on your body and your face, and you cannot avoid looking older. So please, this is a challenge. Say no to smoky pasua if you want to remain like a sweet 16. And another point, the next food, the last food on our list is dairy. Dairy, most precisely, let's talk about milk. The milk that has high fat content. Like the milk that is milked at home at Oshago, which does not undergo pasteurization, or the milk that is high fat, because even in the in the supermarkets and the shops where we shop, I told you people to always check on the food labels, because they have indicated if it's a high fat or a low fat and the percentage of the fat. So kindly make sure you go for the low fat, because so key findings or studies show that those who consume high-fat milk have shorter telomeres, and this links them to faster aging compared to those who do low-fat milk. And so kindly go slow on dairies and make sure you check on the food labels before purchasing anything, and make sure they are low on fat. And that's the end of our video. We've come to the end of our video for today, and I hope I've equipped you with the necessary knowledge you need to know on what to avoid so that we can go slow, so that the aging process can go slow on us. So that you can remain sweet 16 forever and energetic, full of energy to pursue your goals, to look good, to have fun, because life is for the living. And with these, guys, allow me to end this video. Kindly follow on the next video, because I'll be talking about the foods that make us look younger, or the foods that slow down the aging process. Because if I've given you the foods that accelerate aging, I should also give you the foods that slow down aging, so that you can balance this equation and have a healthy, productive life. Because that's my joy, that's my mission, that's my biggest goal, to see a healthy generation, to see a productive generation, to see a happy generation, especially health wise. Health is wealth. Again, um, take care till you meet next. Bye. Thanks for sharing, for liking, for commenting. Let's interact. Bye bye.